Oh, shit. Here we go again.
The following triple threat contest is a match. Introducing first, making his way down the aisle, the Undertaker.
We know what this match means. Every man for himself. Going up against The Undertaker should be considered a moral victory just to survive.
It's worth noting that a lot of people give ECW credit for popularizing the triple threat match back in the mid to late 1990s.
Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, to back it up. As we get started here, I wouldn't mind if we got through this match without having to hear you two bicker.
Look at the height from the Phenom.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983. Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind, that at some point their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Starting to struggle.
He's fighting from underneath.
For viewers that from the 1960s through the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contract. We unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue.
Uh-oh. Going for the ride!
Can he finish the job?
That is exactly what The Undertaker needed.
Escapes trouble there.
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. Wow, look at that combination punch.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. Takes him down.
In a major way, too. Stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponent.
The Undertaker wins. The Undertaker gets it done, folks.
Here is your